if you're a Sagittarius born November 22nd to December 21st, what can you expect for the month of December 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So you may be surprised at how much you have to offer and how much people are paying attention to you and listening to you, want your advice, and also see you being somebody who connects things for other people. And I feel like you may have an opportunity to speak up and point people in a different direction or make a connection for some people. And it may not be something that you're really comfortable with, but I feel like if it happens, you'll be inclined to do so. So there's this opportunity for you to connect other people. And in doing that, something good comes back to you. So don't be afraid to make the connection. Don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, you know, you should really get to meet this person, because there's a connection here that can happen that can actually come back and benefit you. So whether that means just a new relationship or business, or just gratitude, it feels like it's a really good opportunity for you to contribute to somebody else. And in turn, you're going to get something back. Okay, let's look at our relationships, romantic relationships, for those of you who are Sagittarius in a couple relationship, what you can expect for December. I really feel like you're going to have more freedom this month with your partner. So if your partner was, you know, slowing you down, or your hands were tied about an issue, you know, your partner wouldn't let you go this, or your partner doesn't approve of that, I feel like whatever that kind of, where you feel held back or like your hands are tied, you have no say, I feel like that releases this month. I feel like there's a meeting of the minds that happens and an opportunity for you to do what you need. Now, it could also mean that some of you are leaving a relationship and that you're not going to be tied down anymore, and you're going to have the freedom to go do what you want to do. So that could also be an interpretation from that. And it also could mean that your partner rescues you. You know, your partner's able to come in and save the day for you and help you out, and, you know, maybe come and watch the kids so you get a day off. Or it's like and it feels like a surprise, like there's this kind of like surprise positive energy that could be with this as well. So there's a lot of different ways I can interpret that, but the biggest thing is that I feel like you have freedom where you didn't have freedom before with this with your coupled partner. Also feels like from the 15th on, the big heart energy, big opportunity to have fun and enjoy one another. And it could even be that you're going to take a nice vacation together, but it feels like after the 15th, it feels like this sweet energy that opens up between you and your partner. And we do have Mercury retrograde from December 3rd to December 22nd, which sometimes, you know, can screw up our communication. Things can be misunderstood or taken out of context. So you just want to be extra careful around that some people are extra sensitive during this time, and you want to be able to have an awareness that, you know, something that you could say was said wrong, or you didn't mean, it was taken, you know, incorrectly. So you just want to be a little more sensitive with your communication, especially with your significant other, double and triple checking what they heard or what you said, right, to keep things smooth. Okay, and that's also, the retrograde is a time when you really don't want to be buying a lot of electronics. You want to make that before or after the 22nd. It's also a time when the internet can go a little crazy, a little wonky. You want to save, you know, a little extra time if you're traveling to the airport, or you're trying to get from point A to point B. Give yourself extra time, because it's a time when breakdowns happen. It's a time when we're being asked to slow down because everything around us is slowing down. So this is why you want to do less and give yourself more time. Okay, let's go back to single relationships. Those of you who are Sagittarius and who are interested in having a romantic relationship, what December holds for you. Well, there's a lot of opportunity for you to have fun. Some of you are going to just be bored because you're ready for a relationship, but don't be. Just know that December's for fun, December's for parties. You may collect some new friends along the way, and if that's the case, you know, so be it. And I feel like if you just don't put limitations or expectations about trying to meet the right one, just go have a good time. I think if you just go have a good time, what's going to come out of that are some surprise meetings, are some like good individuals that you go, wow, geez, I wasn't expecting that. So just go to enjoy yourself and get to know people in a different way and really spend time with people in that way. And I really feel like in doing so, you're going to find some new people. Now, the end of the month, if some of you may be burned out by the end of the month and go, I just want to be alone. I don't want anybody. And that may be the case for some of you. But for those of you that are interested in having a relationship, I do see one person standing out that has made an impression on you from earlier in the month. Also, retrogrades tend to bring people back into our lives. So you could find that an old flame comes back into your life and wants to revisit dating. It'd be a great time to do so, right? So retrogrades also return people into your life, and that would be totally fine. Not a problem at all if you end up reconnecting with someone like that, because it's not a new relationship. And so if it is a new relationship, you just want to take it slow because you're likely to see something about them that you didn't see before when the retrograde's over. But if it's somebody from their past, by all means, go have fun. Okay, so let's see anything else about money, career and money for Sagittarius. Very specific around the December 3rd, there's a full moon in Gemini, and you may find a partner or somebody that was at odds with you that completely flips and changes and comes on your side. So there could be somebody who wasn't supporting you or wasn't supporting your work or your career, or who was against you, that now comes back around and says, you know what, you're right. Or comes back around, a job comes back around and you get hired. Or it could be that something that definitely feels good, and it feels like it's a turn of events in your favor. Could even be that you get a loan, or that a deal that fell through is coming back around again. So I wouldn't be surprised if you had a deal that fell through and that comes back around again. And I'm getting really nauseous over this. So this is something that you were really upset about and really created a lot of emotional pain for you. Sorry. So you want to just clear the energy, but it's a good thing. This is a good thing that's going to happen, and it's going to come back around. There may be some of you that have a court case that could get postponed, that you are wanting to finish or finalize, that you don't get the opportunity to be heard, that gets drug out a little bit again, that doesn't get... the answers don't come, and you were expecting to have the answers. So I could see some court cases or things like that being drug out and or re-examined, or you have to come back again and fill out more paperwork like they lost it, or you have to come back again and give a deposition again because they lost it, or they have more questions. So there could be some involvement of redoing some paperwork, or involvement of your testimonial or something in relationship to any sort of court case or divorce situation, or even just the buying and selling of a business or of a house or a piece of jewelry. So it just feels like there's this redoing things. Okay. It's just really kind of like part of the process. I don't feel like it's a big thing. Now, as far as your health goes, for some of you, peppermint's coming up would be really good, especially with the stomach issue. Peppermint would be really good. And you're also being asked to watch what you eat, because I feel some of you are getting some sensitivities to your stomach and to your digestion, that you want to watch what you eat and not to overeat. So really be patient with yourself. Take peppermint. Notice, not to overdo or overindulge. Because I do feel like you have a sensitivity to the stomach this month. And it may be that you always are that way, or it could be that it's just this month. I'm not sure, but it's coming up as anxiety driven or anxiety provoking, and then food irritating or aggravating it. The good news is this is a good month for you to lose some weight or to get in shape if you wanted, that you have more personal power over your direction and over how to take care of yourself and getting your needs met, that the answers are there and they come in quicker. So as far as your health goes overall, you could absolutely see an improvement in it, and you could see the right people showing up and the right support mechanisms for you to get what you need. Okay, let's look at anything unexpected for Sagittarius. Yeah, I think that you're going to find that you have more say or more control, that people are going to give you more say or more control. Almost like, remember when you got your first keys to your car? It was like, wow, all this freedom. Like, wow, they're giving me the keys to the car. Like, wow, whether you paid for it or whether a car was given to you, it's just this represented new freedom. So I see you getting represented new freedom this month. And whether that's from the relationship, which is where we started, or whether it's just you personally feel more free, or whether you've gotten money in and you just left your job, or you get a break, but I'm seeing more personal freedom and really feeling free. So this is, it could also have to be with healing and with taking care of yourself and having more personal freedom to say no. To say, no, I'm not gonna do that. Or personal freedom to say, yes, I'm gonna go on that impromptu vacation, right? Or yes, I'm gonna, go ahead and go out to dinner with you, right? Just being impromptu. So I feel this exciting freedom that you haven't had in a while really show up in December, and really enjoying yourself. So all in all, really great month. And we've got this new moon in Sagittarius on December 18th. It's in your sign, so it's new energy, new exciting things, and it feels like it's a very hospitable moon, meaning, you can get what you want and people are going to be gracious, and it creates new openings and new dialogues for you. So just be aware that new moon, especially once the retrograde clears on the 22nd, the great time to plant new seeds, ideas, conversations, and like I said, freedom is a big one for you this month coming up, Sagittarius. So have a wonderful holiday season. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope you get everything you want, and I hope that you're able to give to all those people in your life that you love and you want to share yourself with, and I hope they're open to receiving it. And wishing you the most wonderful new year and happy 2018. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends. Please comment below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next year. Have a great end of the year, everyone.